Hi everybody, Maggie here. So I've been doing keto since November and it's worked really good for me so far. We are in March right now and I'm down almost 30 pounds. And I've been doing super clean keto. I do everything organic, grass-fed, whole foods. I try not to do too much of anything processed. Anything that is store-bought, I try to make sure everything in it is organic, that it's using the right kind of oils, that there's no kinds of hidden sugars or starches in it. So what I thought I would do this week is I ordered a bunch of snacks from Thrive's Market and I tried to, sorry, just Thrive Market. And I tried to get a little bit of something from each category that were called keto items. And I made sure they all fit into the criteria that I like to follow for things. And I wanted to give them a try. I've never tried any of these things before. This will be my first time. There are a couple that you'll see the packaging is open. That's because my husband got into it. I actually had to completely reorder one thing because he ate the whole bag before I even told him what it was for. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think I'll start with a drink. So I got these. They're called water drops. There's a vanilla, which I'm going to put in my coffee. I hope it doesn't ruin my coffee. And then this one is, I think it's just peach. Oh, peach mango, which is two flavors that I absolutely love and I haven't had to have, or haven't been able to have since I started keto, other than a little bit in a club soda. So I'm going to try this one. And these are sweetened with stevia, I believe. Let me double check. I think it said more online, but yeah, I believe they are sweetened with stevia. That's why they're called sweet leaf. Okay. So let's get this puppy open. All right, oh darn. Okay. Ooh, it smells really natural. It doesn't smell like peach candy or peach syrup. It actually smells like peaches. So I'm not a big fan of plain water, so I got a little club soda. Put that on a little bit of ice. Okay. So that's probably about 6 to 8 ounces club soda. Let's see how much it says to put. Squirt to taste. Okay, so we'll start with almost nothing. Just gonna do, better point it downward. Oh, all right. A little bit in there. Give it a stir. Smells nice. All right, that didn't taste like anything. Let's put a little bit more. It smelled like peach, but I don't think I was actually tasting it. Okay. That's pretty darn good. I could see putting that in iced tea. That would be really good in tea. I could see just regular water would be fine. I really like it in the sparkling water. They have a bunch more flavors too. This was just one that really screamed out to me. So I'm going to give that a thumbs up. That's delicious. And it doesn't have, let me try it one more time. Yeah, it doesn't taste like fake sugar. It really just tastes like a peach. I'm really impressed with that. You know, afterwards you do get a little bit of that weird, like when you breathe out, kind of has like a cooling feeling that you get from the fake sweeteners, but you get kind of used to that, and it's barely even anything with this. Like if I didn't really think about it because I'm testing it out, I probably wouldn't even notice it. It's very, very mild. All right, so next I got a cup of coffee, just a little bit of cream in it, heavy cream, so that it has the least amount of carbs, because milk has more carbs than heavy cream. Then we're going to try the vanilla. I don't know if this is meant for coffee, but I can't really think of much else but that I would want a flavor like vanilla. So maybe a little bit in some chamomile might be good, or even some regular black tea. I could see that. All right, that's good enough. Okay. Can't really tell. I don't want to squeeze it up my nose. So I'm just going to start with a little bit. Ooh, that was a lot thicker. Had a totally different consistency. First one squirted out real easy, and that one kind of clumped out. I think I forgot a spoon. I'm just going to swirl it. Okay. Needs more. Couldn't taste anything. All right. It seemed like a lot, but I don't think it was as much as it seemed like. Maybe I find something to stir this with. I'll just stir you with a pen. Okay, now it smells like vanilla. No. Not saying that it tastes bad. I think actually I think I'll put some ice in this. I think if it was iced coffee, because I tend to hate the sweeteners less when it's iced, I think I might be okay with that. But for some reason, when it's hot coffee, I just don't like it. It's so pronounced to me. It just throws the whole thing off. So I do not care for that in the hot coffee. Let me try to put some ice. Stir this around. See how it tastes cold. See, I like that. That's really nice, actually. Doesn't even really pronounce that funny aftertaste when the drink's cold. I feel like when the drink's warm, it's just so in your face. Of course, you do, if you really are thinking about it, you do taste that little tiny bit of artificialness in the back of your tongue, but it's not bad at all. It's really not. And if you're really trying to cut back the sugar, I think that's great. Great choice. But I definitely prefer the peach mango with the club soda over the coffee. But in the iced coffee, it wasn't too bad. Okay. So what should we go through next? Let's start with breakfast. Some Purely Elizabeth granola. So this is a grain-free vanilla almond butter granola. And what I like about them is if you look at the ingredients, everything's organic. Nope, focus. It's not wanting to focus. Everything on it is organic and it's all whole ingredients. It has chia seeds, which are super good for you. Cinnamon is a very healthy spice on top of being delicious. It's one of my favorite flavors. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. This was the one my husband got into, and he had eaten the whole bag of it before I got home. So I had to order another bag, and I've been waiting on this bag to come in for me to do this video. So I'm gonna give it open it. Ooh, I already smell the almond. Ooh, that smells really good. Okay, so this is what the clumps look like. So it looks like you got some nuts and seeds, and I think it's all being held better together by like an almond butter. Got some coconut in there. Looks really good. Oh yeah. You don't taste the almond as much as I thought you would, but that's okay. Got like a nice variety of crunches to it. Everything's got a little bit of a different texture. And I really taste the cinnamon and the vanilla. Oh, that's good. My husband said he ate some on some butter pecan ice cream and it was amazing. So there's definitely something to try. And the enlightened keto butter pecan ice cream, you wouldn't even know it was sugar-free. It is so good. So dump a little bit of that on top of it. You can have it with a little bit of some almond milk or some coconut milk. That's my favorite. I could even see eating this on top of some chia pudding with some blueberries or some strawberries. And they have like a bunch of different flavors. I don't really like chocolate in this kind of thing, which was one of the main ones. And I really liked the sound of everything in this. The vanilla, the almond, and the cinnamon. So that I would give 2 thumbs up. Super delicious. I'm definitely going to keep this in my cabinet from now on. I bought 2 bags just because I know he's going to eat a whole one again. So Really, really good. Where are they out of? Boulder, Colorado. Nice. Okay. Let's switch it up. Ooh, actually, this is kind of similar, but this sounded so good. It's got sprouted seeds, so when they sprout the seeds, it just makes them more nutritious. I believe it ups the fiber content. And it's just something Bobby on Flame City is always talking about, wanting to get sprouted wheats and sprouted nuts and that kind of thing, just because it's so much better for you. And the ingredients in this are all totally natural. I'm really interested. It has watermelon seeds, which is something I've never heard of in something you eat. I have heard of squash seeds being used in like African recipes, but I've never heard of watermelon seeds just being eaten. I was always told not to eat those, so let's give her a go. Oh, and this is also, I believe, like a sweet and crunchy, so it's not really a cinnamon flavor. Nope, no cinnamon. Okay. Start with sniff test. It kind of just smells like a cardboard box. Not a whole lot of smell. Okay. Oh, it's got maca root. Maca root's really, really good for you. So that's kind of like the cluster. Kind of looks like, oh, what is it? Like toffee a little bit. But I think those are big pieces of coconut. Got coconut. Is there chocolate in this? No, huh? I don't know what that dark stuff is. Oh, it's seeds. Some kind of seeds, I think. Looks really, where's the camera? Looks really, really good. Sorry that it's not focusing. Anyway. Nope, that's not working. All right, let's give it a try. I gotta dig that. Nope. Okay, I'm torn. I don't like it. I'm torn. I really like the texture. Love coconut. I like the flavor when you first start chewing it. But then when you breathe out through your mouth, it's almost like a petroleum flavor. It almost tastes like chemicals, which I think is coming from the coconut. I don't think they toasted the coconut, so I think it's raw coconut. But in my head, it tastes artificial. So it's just telling me, there's something fake in that. But I think it's just because the coconut's raw. So if you like the taste of coconut meat right out of the coconut, you probably really like that. But I really like toasted coconut. I think I can get used to it because I really liked the initial flavor. But yeah, the aftertaste is weird. We'll see. Okay, what's next? Ooh, these I'm excited about. So these are, oh, I thought it was up on age. These are little like veggie snacks. I think they're going to be kind of like the stuff you stick in Bloody Marys, how they do like pickled asparagus and stuff like that. I'm nervous for the cauliflower because I know a lot of times in Flave City, Bobby talks about how cauliflower gets very farty smelling when you package it. So I always just buy fresh cauliflower for recipes. I never even get frozen. But I just had to try this because it sounds kind of interesting. It says steamed and marinated snack, a fresh alternative to dry snacks. And the cauliflower, I got salt and black pepper flavor. And if you look on the back, the ingredients are really, really whole. It's just cauliflower, cane vinegar, salt, lactic acid, which I believe is just kind of used to keep it fresh. Black pepper, and a little bit of ascorbic acid. So it's not perfectly clean, but I did think they were really interesting. And I think mostly what those two things are is kind of just something to keep them fresh, but it's not as chemically as other preservatives, if I'm not mistaken. I can't swear on that. And so I have two that are right out of the box. And then I put two in the fridge, but I don't know that I want to open up two of them. So we're going to start with the warm ones and see if I feel like they needed to be cold. Okay, so I'm going cauliflower first because I have a feeling I'm not going to like this one. And so I want to end on a good note. So, I usually like things that are salt and pepper. They're usually my favorite. I'm a big black pepper fan. I can't really add too much. Okay, so it's got like just a rip open. Ooh, instantly got a really strong cabbagey smell. Which is fine. I love cabbage, but I don't know about for a snack while I'm watching movies or that kind of thing. Okay. Little piece of cauliflower. Just feels like cooked cauliflower. Nothing was special other than it's an odd color. So it's sour. But it doesn't really taste like it's sour from vinegar. It tastes like it's sour from fermenting. Which is fine. I like things that are fermented. I just don't know if I like cabbagey things. I do like sauerkraut. You know what? It's got a very similar flavor profile to sauerkraut, I'd say. But yeah, it's not exciting. I would eat this if I had to. Let me try a whole one. Yeah, it's odd. Yeah, not my favorite. Definitely not. I think I'm gonna like the green bean one though. Yeah, that's strange. Okay, let's go with the green beans. Green beans, I got lime and garlic flavor. And so this one contains green beans, cane vinegar, salt, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, lime juice. It does have the lactic acid, but it doesn't have any of the other ones. And then it just says dill and red pepper. So really, other than the lactic acid, everything in this is a really good ingredient. And I believe I've heard Bobby and Thomas both say that the lactic acid is just like to keep it fresh. It's almost just like adding like citrus to something. So I don't think that's really as bad for you as a lot of other things. All right. Keep it with. Okay, they definitely aren't the prettiest color. They don't look like they do here. That's for sure. Oh, and I keep forgetting to say the carbs on this stuff. So this is 4 carbs, but it has 2 dietary fiber. So that's a total of 2 carbs. Or net carbs. And then this one, is only 2 carbs with 1 dietary fiber, so only 1. If you're really wanting to be healthy, go with this one. If you want something delicious, I don't know. Okay. And then on this, it was 8 carbs, 3 dietary fibers, so 5 per serving. And a serving of that is a half a cup, which isn't really that bad for that. That could be, a topping. Not that I love this, but it could be a topping on your, keto ice cream. It could be top of a chia pudding, something like that. And then on this one, we've got 9 carbs with 2 dietary fibers, so it is 7. But that's for a third of a cup. So that's a pretty decent amount. Okay. All right, let's go in on the green beans now. They are definitely that canned green bean color. Oh. All right, try again. They got like that olive green. It's not gorgeous. Next to my eyeshadow, it looks really, really gross. Okay. Well, they smell very pickled. It had more texture than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like mush. But it's actually got a little crunch. I could eat these. I don't know that I get garlic when I eat these. I guess I could say I get lime, but honestly, the sour feels just more like a vinegar. But I could totally eat these. I like the flavor. They got a good little crisp to them. I could see you putting these in like a Niçoise salad. That would be really good. These would also be good like in a Bloody Mary. Or even like on a gazpacho if you wanted like a little pickled something on top. So I can see this going good with a lot of things. And so far, everything I've had is also fit in the paleo, which is what I'm going to be switching to in May. I wanted to do the keto to drop the weight. And then as soon as I reached my goal and I decided to just go for 6 months to make it a 6-month cycle on keto, then I'm going to switch to paleo, which is a little bit different. It's you're able to eat a lot more fruits and vegetables. You're allowed to have certain natural sugars, but at the same time, it's like nothing processed. You can't eat any fast food. Like right now, if I have to, I can go through Habit Burger and get a burger with no bun or something like that. But on paleo, it won't be like that. It's very, very strict. So, but I love that. I live for the challenge of it. I've really enjoyed keto. I've never been much of a person on starches. So for me, the main thing was giving up the sugar, especially fruit and sugar in my coffee. But honestly, after a couple of weeks of drinking my coffee, just cream only, I totally love it that way now. I don't even think I would go back to sugar if I wasn't going to another diet. Yeah, I like these. These are pretty good. Oh yeah. And I don't feel like these need to be cold. You know, if you want to just stick this in your backpack when you're hiking or something like that, I think this is a cool snack. I think they're good. And it's something other than granola that you can throw in your purse. So I think that's a great option. 2 thumbs up on this one. And this one I'd give like that kind of thing. Same thing I would give this. I would eat it, but I'm not excited to try it. Okay, what's next? Okay, so I wanted to have some kind of a meat. So these look amazing. I have been going crazy wanting to try these. It's taken everything I had not to open them in waiting to do this video, but I wanted everything to be me the first time I smell it, first time I taste it. So I've been waiting and waiting. These are Union Whole Earth Snacks Peppered Genoa Crisps. They also had like pepperoni, salami, but Genoa salami is my favorite. It's a little bit pepperier. It's a little bit drier than regular salami, so that's why I really like it. Soprasset is my absolute favorite, but I really like Genoa. So this has pretty good ingredients. It has pork, sea salt. It does have gum acacia. But then it has black pepper, and these are all things that are typically in sausage. It's part of the binding and that kind of thing. Turbinado sugar, so it does have a little bit of sugar in there, but it says 0 grams of sugar. So maybe turbinado sugar is an artificial sugar or a derived sugar that I've never heard of. And then celery powder, organic wine, and starter culture, which is, again, it's kind of like rennet and cheese. It's just something that you have to make it. So, all right, so let's give this a try. I got a cute little message for you on the back there. All right, it says their mission is to provide great tasting snacks while supporting good land stewards of the planet. Union donates 1% of every sale to the Savory Institute to grow regenerative agricultural movement and regenerate our grasslands. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Oh, I just forgot the carb count. So this has 0 carbs per serving. Ooh, but it smells like livestock feed. None of this stuff really smells great, but that's kind of nice because I'm always really surprised when I like the way it tastes. Looks interesting. Fat on it looks a little yellow, which is odd, but I'm sure that's just part of the drying. I'm sure it's fine, just not the color that you usually see it, you know. So, yeah, it smells like literally when you walk into a pet store, like that seed, I don't know, that dried food smell. Oh, I'm so bummed. It doesn't taste like anything. You can't even really taste the pepper. It just tastes like it's been stored in a box, which it wasn't. I really feel like these are made for dogs. Is this dog food? And yes, I have. I know this is weird to say, but I've eaten dog biscuits that taste better than this. That is really bad. I'm not even going for a second one. I normally I'll try it twice just to make sure I'm I rinse it out. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Much better. That was awful. I give this a thumbs down. Like, that's bad. Like, I guarantee you probably 90% of people that taste this are like, was this for dogs? Because it does not taste like this is made to be delicious. Yeah. I wouldn't go for this one. Okay. This one, my husband kind of said the similar things about. I didn't open this one, he did, but he said it tasted like it was meant for livestock. It just really flavorless, dry. So, but I was really excited to try these. These are called the flackers. They're the toasted seed crisps. And I got to try with these. Where did I put it? I got some hummus. But it is keto. What did I do with it? I lost my hummus. Oh no. I'll be right back. Where in the world did I put it? Well, that's a bummer. I guess we don't get to try the hummus today because I lost it. Okay. We're still going to try the chips. Maybe by the end of this I'll see it because I'm sure it's sitting right here somewhere. Okay. So these do smell. I can tell from way down here that these smell really weird. It's almost like a hospital smell. Yeah. What is that? Grass. It smells like grass. That's what it is. It's like that when somebody just cut their grass and it has like that soury, bitter smell that I love it when somebody's cutting grass, but I don't know if I want to eat it. So these are only 2 grams of net carbs with 6 grams of protein per 10 crackers. So that's not bad. And I know flax is really, really good for you. I really like the texture. I feel like it could be good if you dip something in it. But I don't love the flavor. Kind of trying to compare it to something. It's very bready in a strange way. Just kind of has that yeasty, bready. I really like the texture though. And I love that this has flax in it because I know flax is really, really good for your heart. So, all right, next. Oh my God. So I'm a pork cracklings nut. Any flavor that fits keto, I'm down with. These aren't 100% keto, but they are paleo because it's just made with coconut palm sugar, maple sugar, pork skins, salt, and sea salt. So both of those sugars are perfectly acceptable under keto. I mean, under paleo, sorry. But not necessarily keto, but there is less than 1 gram of sugar per serving. So I really don't think it's that trivial. And less than 1 gram of carbs per serving. While you're also getting, where's protein? 5 grams protein. Now, this says there's 5 servings in here. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to eat this whole bag once I open it. So, because, I mean, I can already tell you, maple flavored pork rinds are going to be delicious. So I'm probably going to eat this whole thing, which will be probably about 4 carbs. But still, that's one serving of most of this stuff is that amount of carbs. So I really don't think that's that bad. Now I'm so excited to taste this because maple bacon, maple sausage, maple ham. You put pig and maple together, I mean, there must just be pigs roaming all over Canada because those flavors are meant to be together. And these are my favorite kind of cracklins. They're the ones that it's like a little bit of skin with a big old chunk of fat attached. I know that probably is gross to a lot of people, but oh my God. Girl. That. Yeah, I'm eating this whole bag. Those are amazing. And it's not just all the fatty pieces. I mean, it's all fat, skin and fat, but it's got some of the ones that are like the classic. If you don't really like those thick pieces. And you know what's the best part about the flavor? Excuse me. Is that it's not like in your face maple. You can still really taste the beautiful pork flavor that I love from pork rinds. I'll eat any flavored pork rind. I don't typically buy the really flavorful ones or the really heavily flavored ones like chili and stuff, because if you look on the back, they always have lots of sugar and lots of chemicals. So, but Epic is a great brand. I really love them. They're both Bobby approved and Thomas approved. And yeah, that's a treat. That was good. That's just spoiling yourself and not even have to feel that bad about it. Kind of a snap. I love that. Yeah. That's a winner. Buy some. You see these? Take them home. So good. All right. If I don't find the cauliflower, this will be our last thing. Where did I put that cauliflower? Okay. These actually were given to me free. When you spend over, I think it's over $50, they usually give you like something free to try. This was the only thing on there that was keto. And I normally would not buy this because it says keto on it. And typically when you buy bars or cookies or anything that says keto, you look on the ingredients and it's like, oh my God. And this one kind of is. It's got a lot of ingredients on it. It's got sunflower seed butter, sunflower seeds, cocoa butter, MCT from coconut, tapioca fiber, pea protein, all good things, unsweetened chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, which has cane sugar in it. So there you go right there. Says keto, but if you're not looking at it, you're not realizing you're getting sugar. Straight sugar, cane sugar. Cocoa powder. Then it has natural flavor. That right there is a big sign, because natural flavor, if anybody knows, means anything but natural. All it has to be derived from is one like little tiny speck of the actual natural thing that they draw that flavor from. And it can be all chemical just based off that natural flavor, and they can call it natural flavors. So people think that it's natural, but really it's just saying that it's derived from a natural flavor of something, but it's not a natural ingredient. And I can't be a hypocrite. I drink the bubbly sodas. They have natural flavor, but I just try to not eat it as much as I can avoid it. And this is agar. I don't know what that one is. Tocopherols, sea salt, monk fruit juice, which I've had some monk fruit sweeteners that were like, whoo, they gave you that funky aftertaste. I've actually had to throw things away because they were sweetened with monk fruit. But I've also had things with monk fruit that weren't too bad, and it's the last ingredient. So it's probably very little of it in there. So I'm going to try this, but I'm going to say, it even says keto done clean right on it. I guess it does admit that there's sugar right on the front of the package, but I try to do no sugar. I really do. And if I do get sugar, it's usually like a coconut sugar or a maple sugar, not cane sugar. Okay, so this is what the little bar looks like. I love the name, Hungry Buddha. It's super cute. The little logo is adorable. This is triple chocolate. Also probably something I wouldn't buy. I do like chocolate. I typically don't eat it unless it's like there. Like if somebody brings me something chocolate, I'm like, nice. But I don't typically go out and buy chocolate. It's not something I crave, I guess is the way to say it. Oh, this is interesting. Feels on the end of it there. It's got some nuts in there. What nuts does it say, isn't it? The sunflower seeds. So I guess those are just sunflower seeds. Okay. Because I don't see any other nuts on there. All right, so little nibbles of sunflower seed in there, some chocolate. Got some like big chunks, it looks like, of chocolate in it. Okay, let's give it a taste. Ooh, the texture's odd. Okay. Does it have a lot of good stuff in it? Okay, I guess. Oh, the minute I started talking, I got this taste on the back of my tongue. And it's just not great. What does it remind me of? Pencil erasers? It's like a weird rubbery taste. Definitely could taste some in there that ain't natural. I think it might be the monk fruit. I'm not sure. But there's something in this. I mean, I guess I could use the texture because yeah, I could use the texture. Yeah, there's something in there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the plant protein. Something there I do not care for. It like hits me right in the back of my tongue. It reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. But it's not food. It's like, yeah, I don't like that. I can't even figure out how to explain that taste. I just don't like it. It says keto certified right on it. But is it worth it? I think I'll pass. Maybe if I was a chocolate addict and this was the only way I could have chocolate, I would be all over this. But I don't really miss chocolate. And this is not worth anything. Like, I'm not eating this. I don't like this. I'm glad it was free because it's getting given away. I'm sure somebody I know will enjoy them, but I do not like these. All right, I'm gonna do one more trip around, see if I can find that stupid hummus. I'll be right back. That's not here on my desk. All right, well, that's a bummer. I guess I'm not getting to try the hummus today, but that'll give me a reason to do another video, I guess, so we can give that a try. I'll have to get us a few more things to try along with it. So overall, I found some really, really nice things, and some stuff that I definitely wouldn't eat again, and then some things that I'll still eat, but they didn't excite me. Definitely my big losers were this one. I'm sorry. I love the name of your company. I'm sure you're great people. I'm sure you're doing great things for the planet, but it wasn't worth the benefit for the flavor. It just wasn't a good trade-off for me. So this one I'll be giving away. I definitely won't be eating this one again. And I've had some decent keto bars. This one, or no, we're doing the losers. This one, oh my God. If you like soggy, wet, funky, sour cauliflower, this might be your thing. You also could probably figure something out to do with it, like, you know, put it on a Bloody Mary or something, but I definitely will never bite these again. And it's going to be a struggle to eat these, but I probably will, just because I bought them. And then this one, where'd it go? This one was my big loser. I mean, no offense to this company, because I'm sure they're doing great things. And maybe the pepperoni one is great. But this tastes like dog treats. Please, somebody chime in and tell me if I'm eating dog treats, because I have a hard time believing that this is meant for people. It doesn't taste like anything except, I don't know, cardboard. It literally has no flavor. It reminds me of dog food. And like I said, I'm not dogging on this company. Maybe the other flavors are better, but I was just really shocked, and I'm hoping I didn't just eat dog food. Not that it would be the first time. This one, I'll still eat these, and they're so good for me that I'll probably eat them quite a bit, because even though they smell really weird, like grass, they tasted pretty good. And I like the texture, and I feel like if I dunked these in like a good queso dip or in some, hummus, if I ever find it, or something like that, I feel like these could be really good. Salsa even. These would probably be good with a big chunk of cheese on them. By themselves, wasn't a whole lot going on there. It wasn't a ton of flavor. But, excuse me, I got the hiccups. But they're great for you. And they didn't taste bad. They just didn't taste like much. So I feel like they're a good, what do you call that, a medium to put things on? So give this a try. These are good for you. And then the only other one that I would call like in the middle would be this one. And I was really excited when I first bit into this one. But yeah, it had that weird artificial flavor. And the more I chewed on it, the more I went, oh, you know what? I think this is just the raw coconut. But for me, it kept telling my mind, oh, this isn't natural. And which is weird because it is a totally natural flavor. But I feel like I could get used to it. And because it's all sprouted, it's exceptionally good for you. It's super high in fiber. And, oh wow, 60 milligrams of sodium in this though. It wasn't even salty. Who knew? But yeah, I really like the taste of these until that aftertaste. So if you like raw coconut, probably love these. These have like a beautiful kind of honey crunch taste. And then it has like that after flavor of the coconut. So if you like raw coconut, pick those up. Super good for you. And then my big winners, I loved these. I really did. I'm gonna eat this whole pack. I might open another one. Oh, but it was cheap. I think it was like $3 for $1. Might have been like $1 each, but I think it was like $3 for $1. They have like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, but not bitter. Sour, but less than an olive, like a really tart olive. Yeah, I like these. I could eat these all day. I'm throwing these in my backpack when I go camping. I kind of want to make a niçoise salad. Just so I can put them on it. Oh, these are good. Yum. This one, really good. You could eat this in cereal. You could eat it with yogurt. You could eat it. And I did notice that it has 5 grams of sugar, but that is coconut sugar. So it's definitely paleo if you're doing keto in moderation, I would say. But really tasty. I don't really taste the almond. I really tasted the cinnamon and the honeyish flavor, the vanilla. Vanilla wasn't crazy strong, but you could tell it was there. And I really enjoyed this. And I think the texture on it is wonderful. It has multiple different kinds of crunches going on in it. And I think that's why it was so good on the ice cream that my husband had. And I could think of a million different things you could put this on top of and it would make it better. I think it is really nice. Chia pudding is the one I'm excited to try. And then these. So I like these. The vanilla one, I would say only in iced coffee. I bet in a Frappuccino, that would be great. Probably wouldn't even notice that it was artificial at all. And like I said, I barely did in the iced drink, but in the hot drink, it was like, didn't care for it. But this also really good. I could see putting it in tea. I could see putting it in just water. You could add this to juice if you wanted to. A smoothie would be wonderful. So yeah, this one I will definitely be keeping in my cabinet as a great little, quick drink. If I ever run out of my bubblies, just put a little drop in some water and I got something delicious with no sugar. So yeah, I really liked that one. And then my number one product of the day, done. Oh my God. I'm gonna finish these as soon as I turn this video off. These are money. Yeah, I wish I was in on that. Out of Austin, Texas. Really nice. Love these. Go buy some.